Welcome to Royal Stadium. For tonight's game between St. Louis 11-15 and Gone City 85. Lance Lynn will start for St. Louis 11-15. He's made 5 starts on the year. And is 0-2. With an earned run average of .356. His first start against Gone City 85-89. Opposed by Dennis Leonard for Gone City 85-89. He's made 5 starts on the year. And is 2-3. With an earned run average of .524. His first start against St. Louis 11-15. It's 70 degrees. Wind speed 7 miles per hour. Jay steps in against Leonard. First pitch from Leonard. Swing and a miss. Had a good cut and missed. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Curveball. Lunged at it and missed. Strike 2. Leonard gets the sign. Leonard with the 0-2. Curveball. Jay swings.
Foul ball!
Fouled back. 0-2 count. Here it comes. Up and in. Ball 1. Leonard gets the sign from Sundberg. He shakes him off. Now he's got one he likes. 1-2 from Leonard. Down low. Ball 2. Leonard toes the rubber. Leonard with the 2-2. Jay swings. Tips it. Sundberg hung on. Strikeout. Now batting, number 13. Hitting second, here's Carpenter. Molina is on deck. The first delivery to Carpenter. Low and away. Carpenter checks his swing. Ump says he held up. Ball 1. 1-0 from Leonard. Up at eye level. Ball 2. Leonard toes the rubber. 2-0 count. Uncle Charlie. Carpenter swings. And misses. Strike 1. 2-1 count. Low and inside. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. The delivery from Leonard. Carpenter hits a ground ball back up the middle. White goes to his right. He fields it. To Balboni at first to retire Carpenter. Molina now up at the plate. Leonard with the first pitch. Molina swings. And misses. Strike 1. 0-1 count. The pitch from Dennis. Split finger. Way off the plate. Ball 1. Leonard toes the rubber. 1-1 count. Change up. At the shoulders. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Dennis kicks and throws. Too far outside. Ball 3. Leonard with the 3-1. Breaking ball. Hard grounder to Brett at third. Lots of time. Fires to first to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 1/2 inning. St. Louis 11-15-0, Gone City 85-89 coming to bat. Seitzer will lead off the inning. Lynn with the first pitch. Curveball. Seitzer rips. He got a piece of it. Foul ball. Strike 1. Lynn sets. Lynn with the 0-1. Fastball. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Lynn with the 0-2. Kevin cuts. He got a piece of it. Foul ball. Lin with the 0-2. Fastball. Outside. Ball 1. 1-2 count. Curveball. Kevin swings.
Foul tip.
Foul tip. Lin toes the rubber. 1-2 count. The pitch to Seitzer. Fastball. Seitzer swings. Grounder between third and short. Kozma dives to his right. Backhands it. To Craig at first and Seitzer is retired. Wilson faces Lin. First pitch from Lin. Willie swings.
Foul ball.
Fouled back. 0-1 from Lance Lin. Willie hits a liner to left center. Holiday and Jay giving chase. In the alley. That will be extra bases. All the way to the wall. Wilson rounds second. Jay fires to second. Wilson lunges for the base. They got him. Hitting third, it will be Brett. The first pitch to Brett. Fastball. Brett stops his swing. It's called strike 1. Strike 1. 0-1 count. George swings.
Foul tip.
Foul tip. Lin with the 0-2. Ball 1. 1-2 from Lance Lin. Change up. Low and outside. Ball 2. Lin with the 2-2. Low. Ball 3. Lin is set. He shakes that one off. Now he's got one he likes. 3-2 from Lin. Fastball. High fly ball. Shallow to center. Jay is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 1. St. Louis 11-15-0, Gone City 85-89-0. Holiday will start the inning. Craig is up next. The first pitch to Holiday. He swings. He got a piece of it. Foul ball. Leonard gets the sign. Leonard with the 0-1. High and tight. Ball 1. The 1-1 offering from Leonard. Around the letters. Ball 2. The 2-1 offering from Leonard. Holiday hits a grounder to the mound. Leonard throws to first for out number 1. Craig faces Leonard. The first pitch to Craig. Craig hits a line drive to third. And Brett catches it. The right fielder, Beltran, steps in. Leonard gets the sign. Leonard with the first pitch. Breaking ball. Beltran bloops it between second and short. Base hit. Wilson tosses it back to the infield. Peralta digs in against Leonard. Man on first. Leonard looks to first. The first delivery from Leonard. In there, at the knees. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Peralta checks his swing. Outside corner. Strike 2. Leonard looks at the runner on first. He's ready. Leonard with the 0-2. Peralta swings. Foul tip. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Change. Peralta swings. He got a piece of it. Sundberg hung on. He was way ahead of that one. Peralta will take a seat. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 1.5. St. Louis 11-15-0, Gone City 85-89-0. Tartabull will get this inning started. Lynn is set. Lynn with the first pitch. Fastball. Up and away. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 0 strikes. Danny swings. And misses. Strike 1. Lynn sets. 2-1 count. Lynn kicks and throws. Strike 2 called. 2-2 from Lance Lynn. Breaking ball. Swing and he missed. Strikeout. Stillwell steps in. The first offering from Lynn. Late called strike. Strike 1. Lynn is set. The 0-1 offering from Lynn. High and away. Stillwell checks his swing. Molina appeals to third. Ump says he didn't go. Ball 1. Lynn with the 1-1. Kurt hits a rope down the first base line. Foul ball. Lynn with the 1-2. High. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High fly to center. Jay camps under it. And catches it to retire Stillwell. Jackson steps in against Lynn. The first pitch to Jackson. He swings. Lined along the third base line. Foul. The 0-1 offering from Lynn. Fastball. Bo swings. Line towards left center. Jay comes in. Dives. He can't come up with it. It's in the gap. That will be extra bases. Jackson is in with a stand-up double. White to the plate. Man on second. Lynn has the sign. The first pitch to White. Curveball. Outside and below the knees. Ball 1. 1-0 from Lance Lynn. White swings. And misses. Strike 1. 1-1 count. The pitch to White. Curveball. In the dirt and outside. Ball 2. Lynn gets the sign from Molina. 2-1 count. The pitch to White. Fastball. Just below the belt. Strike 2. Lynn with the 2-2. Caught the outside corner. Not what he was looking for. Lynn gets the strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 2 complete. St. Louis 11-15-0, Gone City 85-89-0. Desk also will lead off the inning. Leonard with the first pitch. High and outside. Ball 1. Leonard has the sign. Leonard with the 1-0. In too close. Ball 2. 2-0 from Dennis Leonard. Desk also swings.
Pull ball.
Fouled back. 2-1 from Dennis Leonard. Breaking ball. Desk also swings. Slow hopper down the first base line. That'll be foul. 2-2 count. Leonard fires. Lunged at it and missed. Leonard gets the punch out. Cosma steps in against Leonard. Jay is in the on-deck circle. Leonard with the first pitch. Curveball. Cosma hits a deep fly ball down the left field line. Hooking. Jackson backing up. Foul ball. 0-1 count. Cosma rips. Popped up. Down the third base line. Out of play. Leonard gets the sign. Leonard with the 0-2. Outside. Ball 1. 1-2 count. Leonard kicks and throws. Cosma hits it on the ground up the middle. Stillwell heads to his left. He fields it. Throws to first for the out. Jay comes up against Leonard. Leonard gets the sign from Sundberg. Leonard with the first pitch. Change. Missed inside. Ball 1. The 1-0 from Leonard. Jay hits a deep fly ball to right center. It might go for a home run. Wilson chasing back. At the wall. And makes the catch on the track for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 2.5. St. Louis 11-15-0, Gone City 85-89-0. Balboni will get this inning started. Hitting .226 versus right-handers. The first pitch to Balboni. Fastball. Swung at a bad pitch. Strike 1. Lin with the 0-1. Change. Low and outside. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Lin offers. Curve. Balboni hits a line drive down the left field line. Driven. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 offering from Lin. Fly to left center and deep. Way back. It might go. Holiday and Jay going back. At the wall. Home run. Balboni gets number 8. A 401-foot homer. Balboni has hit safely in 10 straight games. The catcher, Sundberg, steps in. The first pitch to Sundberg. Cutter. Inside. Ball 1. The 1-0 from Lin. Curveball. Sundberg hits a blooper to center. Base hit. Jay tosses it back in. Seitzer steps in against Lin. Man on first. Lin with the first pitch. Changeup. Strike 1 called. 0-1 count. The pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Breaking ball. Outside. Ball 2. 2-1 count. The pitch from Lin. Ball 3. Lin with the 3-1. Looks at strike 2. Lin with the 3-2. Waved at it and missed. Strikeout. Wilson steps in against Lin. 370 against right-handers. Runner on first. Lin with the first pitch. Cutter. Down and tight. Ball 1. Lin with the 1-0. Wilson swings.
Foul ball.
Fouled away. 1-1 count. Lin throws. Wilson swings. Towering fly to center. Lazy fly ball. Jay camps under it. And he gloves it. Sundberg holds at first. Brett to face Lin. Runner on first. Lin toes the rubber. The first pitch to Brett. Fastball. Brett hits a ground ball hugging the third base line. Out of play. Lin with the 0-1. Fastball. Up and in. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Outside and low. Ball 2. The 2-1 offering from Lin. Fastball. Inside. Ball 3. Lin with the 3-1. Fastball. Just inside. He walked. Sundberg to second. Tartabull steps in against Lin. Men on first and second. Lin with the first pitch. Cutter. Just misses low. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Cutter. Tartabull swings. Here's a grounder down the third base line. It's a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball. Across the knees. Strike 2. 1-2 count. Lin kicks and throws. Outside corner. Strikeout. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. After 3 complete. Gone City 85-89 1, St. Louis 11-15 0. Carpenter will start the inning. Hitting .328 versus right-handers. The first pitch to Carpenter. Inside corner. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Ball outside. Ball 2. 2-1 count. The pitch from Leonard. Low and away. Ball 3. Leonard stares in. Leonard with the 3-1. Curve. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Leonard is set. The 3-2 offering from Leonard. Too far outside. And Leonard issues the free pass. Molina at the plate. Man on first. Leonard with the first pitch. High fly. Shallow down the right field line. Slicing. Tartabull giving chase. Out of play.
Ball.
Leonard checks first. He gets the sign from Sundberg. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Out away. Ball 1. Dennis gets the sign. The count is even, 1-1. The delivery from Leonard. Molina swings. Deep fly ball to left center. Wilson racing back. The warning track. Off the wall. Carpenter rounds third. He's going for home. Wilson won't make a throw. Carpenter scores. Molina rounds second. And stays. Holliday steps in against Leonard. Runner on second. The first pitch to Holliday. High and tight. Ball 1. Leonard with the 1-0. Just a bit inside. Ball 2. Leonard with the 2-0. In at the knees. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Leonard kicks and throws. Ball outside. Ball 3. Leonard with the 3-1. Holliday lines a single to left. Molina rounds third. And holds. Craig steps in. Runners on first and third. Leonard is set. Leonard with the first pitch. Lunged at it and missed. Strike 1. 0 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Leonard. Craig rips a deep fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. It might go for a home run. Jackson racing back. Off the wall. That will be extra bases. Molina scores. Holliday rounds third. He's going for home. There won't be a throw from Jackson. Holliday scores. Craig rounds second. And holds. Beltran now batting. Runner on second. Leonard with the first pitch. Curve. Beltran hits a blooper to second. Right to White. And he makes the catch. Peralta steps in against Leonard. Man on second. Leonard is ready. Leonard with the first pitch. Strike 1 called. Leonard has the sign. 0-1 count. Peralta swings. Well hit fly ball toward left center. Jackson drifts to his left. Going back. Back on the track. Under it. And makes the catch. Craig holds at second. Desk also steps in against Leonard. Runner on second. The first pitch to Desk also. He swings. And comes up empty. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Just low and inside. Ball 1. The count is even, 1-1. Here it comes. Ball high. Ball 2. Leonard looking for the sign from Sundberg. 2-1 count. Strike 2 called. Leonard looking into Sundberg. 2-2 from Leonard.
Ball.
Missed in. Ball 3. Leonard gets the sign. 3-2 count. The pitch to Desk also. Change up. Desk also cuts. Tips it. Foul
tip.
ball. Leonard with the 3-2. Cutter. Desk also hits a ground ball between first and second. White moves to his left. Fields it. To Balboni at first to retire the side. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. After 3.5. St. Louis 11-15 3, Royals 1. Stillwell will lead off the inning. Lynn with the first pitch.
Ball.
Nice grab by Molina. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Lance Lynn kicks and deals. Fastball. Stillwell swings. Popped in the air. Behind home plate. In foul territory. Molina giving chase. Out of play.
Ball.
1-1 count. The pitch. Line shot toward right center. Jay hustling over. He cuts it off. Stillwell rounds first. He's trying to stretch it into a double. Here comes the throw from Jay. Stillwell slides. Safe. Double. Jackson now up to bat. White is on deck. Runner on second. Lynn with the first pitch. Curve. Ball 1. Lynn with the 1-0. Jackson cuts. Very deep fly towards left center. Holiday and Jay going back. Holiday is under it. And makes the catch on the track. Stillwell is digging for third. The throw comes in from Holiday. Stillwell dives for third. Carpenter swipes the tag. Safe. White comes up against Lynn. Runner on third. Lynn with the first pitch. White swings. He got a piece of it. Foul ball. Strike 1. Lynn with the 0-1. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Lynn sets. 0-2 from Lance Lynn. Breaking ball. Well hit fly ball towards left. Chasing back is Holiday. He's under it. And catches it near the 330 mark. Stillwell is going for home. There won't be a throw from Holiday. Stillwell scores. Balboni steps in against Lynn. Balboni hit a solo home run off Lynn in the third. Sundberg is in the on-deck circle if he gets on. The first offering to Balboni. Change. Strike 1 called. 0-1 count. The delivery from Lynn. High and away. Ball 1. Lynn with the 1-1. Inside corner. Strike 2. Lynn with the 1-2. Fastball. Balboni grounds into the shift at short. Base hit. Holiday fires it back in. Now batting, number 8. Jim Sundberg. Runner on first. The first pitch from Lynn. Sundberg swings. And misses. Strike 1. Lin gets the sign from Molina. 0-1 count. Lin kicks and throws. Sundberg checks his swing. It's a called strike. Strike 2. 0-2 from Lance Lin. Sundberg hits a shallow fly ball down the left field line. Hooking. Near the front row. Holiday giving chase. Foul. 0-2 from Lin. Jim swings.
Foul ball.
Fouled back. 0-2 count. The pitch to Sundberg. High and outside. Ball 1. 1-2 count. Here's the offering from Lin. Fastball. Sundberg swings. And misses. Lin gets the strikeout. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. After 4. St. Louis 11-15-3, Gone City 85-89-2. Cosma will lead off the inning. Jay is on deck. The first pitch to Cosma. He rips.
Foul ball.
Fouled off. 0-1 count. Off the plate inside. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Inside corner. Strike 2. Leonard gets the sign from Sundberg. Leonard with the 1-2. Cosma swings. Broken bat blooper between first and second. Tartabull comes in. Balboni going back. That's a base hit for Cosma. Tartabull tosses it back to the infield. Sundberg wants to talk with Leonard. Jay now in the batter's box. Jay flied out to deep center field in the third. Runner on first. Leonard with the first pitch. Change. Just below the belt. Strike 1. Off-speed pitch. Jay squares to bunt. Bunted in front of the plate. Balboni charges. Fields it. He has to go to first. He underhands to White covering. He's out. Cosma advances to second. Now batting, number 13. The third baseman, Carpenter steps in. 250 with runners in scoring position. Carpenter walked and scored last time up. Molina is in the on-deck circle. Runner on second. The first offering to Carpenter. Strike 1 called. Leonard gets the sign from Sundberg. Leonard with the 0-1. High and inside. Ball 1. Leonard with the 1-1. Way inside. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Just below the belt. Strike 2. 2-2 count. Fastball. Carpenter swings. He hits a rope down the right field line. Danny dives. He can't make the play. Fair ball. That will be extra bases. It rattles around in the corner. That's to the wall. Cosma scores. Carpenter rounds second. He'll go for a triple. Tartabull fires it into White. White's throw. Carpenter slides. He is safe. Triple. Molina faces Leonard. Molina knocked in a run with a double and scored in the fourth. Holiday is on deck. Runner on third. Dennis gets the sign from Sundberg. Leonard with the first pitch. Breaking ball. Too high. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Fastball. On the outside half of the plate. Strike 1. 1-1 count. Line down the line at first. It's fair. He'll have extra bases. Down in the corner. Carpenter scores. Molina with a stand-up double. Holiday steps in. Holiday singled and scored in the fourth. Runner on second. Leonard sets. Leonard with the first pitch. Change. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 0-1 count. The pitch. Holiday hits a fly ball to center. Easy fly ball. Wilson has got it measured. And he makes the catch. Molina holds up at second. The first baseman, Craig, steps in. Craig drove in 2 with a double last time up. Beltran is on deck if he gets on. Runner on second. The first pitch to Craig. Curveball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 from Dennis Leonard. Just high and outside. Ball 1. Leonard with the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. The 1-2 offering from Leonard. On the inside corner at the knees. Fooled on that pitch. Strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. After 4.5. St. Louis 11-15-5, Royals 2. Seitzer will bat first this inning. Lynn with the first pitch. Ball in. Ball 1. Lynn sets. 1-0 count. Late called strike. Strike 1. 1-1 count. Lynn delivers. Seitzer hits a fly ball to center. Jay is under it. And he puts it away for the out. The center fielder, Wilson, steps in. The first pitch to Wilson. In there, at the knees. Strike 1. The 0-1 from Lynn. Curveball. Wilson hits a ground ball back up the middle. Desk also to his right. He fields it. Throws to first for out number 2. The third baseman, Brett, steps in. Brett walked in the third. First pitch from Lynn. Changeup. Just a bit inside. Ball 1. Lynn with the 1-0. Breaking ball. Lunged at it and missed. Strike 1. 1-1 from Lance Lynn. Curve. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 count. Curveball. Up at eye level and inside. Ball 2. The righty takes the sign from Molina. 2-2 count. Fastball. Brett cuts. Foul tip. Lynn is ready. The 2-2 offering from Lynn. Changeup. Ball 3. Lynn is ready. The payoff pitch. Fastball. George swings.
Ball.
Fouled off. Lynn has the sign. The 3-2 from Lynn. Here's a well-hit fly ball down the right field line. Beltran goes back. Foul. The payoff pitch. Curve. Ball off the corner. Ball 4. Tartabull comes up against Lynn. Twice a strikeout victim. Runner on first. First pitch from Lynn. Cutter. Tartabull swings. And misses. Strike 1. 0-1 from Lynn. Strike 2 called. The 0-2 from Lynn. Fastball. Ball 1. Lynn keeps an eye on the runner at first. 1-2 count. Just outside. Ball 2. Lynn with the 2-2. Fastball. Waved at it and missed. 3 out. Tartabull has K'd 3 times today. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 5 complete. St. Louis 11-15-5, Gone City 85-89-2. Beltran will lead off the inning. Beltran line to second in the 4th. Leonard with the first pitch. High. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Curveball. Just low. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Leonard offers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The 2-1 from Leonard. Curveball. Low. Ball 3. Dennis sets. Leonard with the 3-1. Beltran swings. He makes contact. Hit on the ground down the first base line. Foul. Dennis stares in. Count is full. Breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Sundberg drops the ball. He throws to first for the out. Dennis gets the punch out. Luis Aquino is now pitching for Gone City 85-89. Making his 7th appearance of the season. Luis Aquino now pitching. Appearance number 7 on the season. He's 1-0 with a 4.02 earned run average. Peralta now in the batter's box. The first pitch to Peralta. He rips. And misses. Strike 1. Aquino with the 0-1. Peralta swings. High fly. Towards right center. Wilson and Tartabull going for it. And Wilson hauls it in for the out. Desk also steps in against the hit man. Aquino is set. The first pitch to Desk also. On the inside part of the plate. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Up at eye level and inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch from Aquino. In at the knees. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Desk also. Low and just inside. Ball 2. Aquino with the 2-2. Desk also swings. Grounded along the third base line. Brett goes to his right. Gathers it in. Throws across the infield. He's out. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 5.5. St. Louis 11-15 5, Royals 2. Stillwell will get this inning started. Stillwell doubled and scored his last trip. Jackson is on deck. The first offering to Stillwell. Just high. Ball 1. Lynn has the sign. Lynn with the 1-0. In there, at the knees. Strike 1. The count is even, 1-1. Deep fly to center. Jay backing up. Under it. And makes the catch near the wall for the out. Jackson to face Lynn. Lynn with the first pitch. Fastball. At the belt. Strike 1. Lynn is set. Lynn with the 0-1. Curveball. Bo swings.
Pumel!
Fouled out of play. Lynn with the 0-2. Fastball. Inside corner. Punch out. White faces Lynn. Lynn with the first pitch. Cutter. Ball in tight. White checks his swing. Molina appeals to first. Ump says he held up. Ball 1. 1 ball, 0 strikes. The pitch to White. Curve. It's drilled towards left center. Holiday is racing for it. He cuts it off on one hop. White rounds first. And he's going for 2. The throw comes in from Holiday. White slides. Safe. Double. Balboni now batting. 2 for 2 in the ball game. Balboni singled in the 4th. Runner on second. First pitch from Lynn. Fastball. Chased a pitch out of the zone. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Steve swings. Roller to Cosma at short. The throw to first for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We played 6. St. Louis 11-15 5, Gone City 85-89 2. Cosma will lead off the inning. Cosma singled and scored in the 5th. The first delivery to Cosma. Ball away. Ball 1. Aquino with the 1-0. Cosma cuts. Popped up. Straight back. Into the stands. 1-1 count. Here it comes. Cosma swings. High chop to first. Fielded by Balboni. He'll keep it himself. Jay to face Aquino. First offering from Aquino. Curve. Jay hits a frozen rope down the third base line. Foul ball. Aquino with the 0-1. Jay cuts. He hits a hard grounder between third and short. It's a base hit. Jackson fires it back in. The third baseman, Carpenter, steps in. Carpenter grounded to second in the 1st. Walked and scored in the 4th. And drove in a run with a triple and scored in the 5th. Runner on first. Aquino checks first. Aquino with the first pitch. Changeup. Ball 1. Aquino with the 1-0. On the outside corner. Strike 1. The count is even, 1-1. Missed high and tight. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Fastball. Carpenter swings.
Foul tip.
Foul tip. 2-2 from Luis Aquino. To Balboni on the ground at first. Throws to Stillwell for 1. To first. Not in time. Molina to face Aquino. Molina grounded to third in the first. Drove in a run with a double and scored in the fourth. And drove in a run with a double in the fifth. Man on first. Aquino with the first pitch. Just outside. Ball 1. 1-0 from Luis Aquino. Molina swings. He grounds a base hit between first and second. Carpenter to second. He's going for third. There won't be a throw from Tartabull. Carpenter goes to third. Single. Holiday comes up against Aquino. Runners on first and third. The first pitch to Holiday. Change. Holiday swings. Bloop towards left. It's a base hit. Carpenter scores. Molina to second. He's going for third. There won't be a throw from Jackson. Molina goes to third. Single. Craig at the plate. Hitting 2. With 2 out and runners in scoring position. Runners on first and third. Aquino with the first pitch. Off-speed pitch. Up and away. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Ball. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch from Luis. Ball 3. Aquino with the 3-0. On the outside half of the plate. Strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Craig. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Count is full. Hard grounder to Brett at third. He throws to first. He's out. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. After 6.5. St. Louis 11-15-6, Royals 2. Sundberg will get this inning started. Seitzer is on deck. Lynn with the first pitch. Sundberg swings. And misses. Strike 1. Lynn sets. Lynn with the 0-1. Breaking ball. Below the knees. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Way outside. Ball 2. 2-1 count. The pitch to Sundberg. Change. Sundberg rips. And misses. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jim swings. He got a piece of it. Molina hung on. And Sundberg is out. Seitzer at the plate. Seitzer flied out to center in the 5th. Wilson is on deck. First pitch from Lynn. Curve. Seitzer hits a ground ball up the middle. Desk also to his right. Backhands it. Fires to first to retire side serve. Now batting, number 6. Willie Wilson. Brett is on deck if he gets on. The first pitch to Wilson. Fastball. Wilson rips. And misses. Strike 1. Lynn with the 0-1. Breaking ball. Ball. Checks his swing. Ump says no swing. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Here's the offering from Lynn. Wilson cuts. He got a piece of it. Foul ball. Lynn sets. 1-2 count. The offering from Lynn. Curve. Here's a grounder down the line at third. Foul. Lynn kicks and deals. Change up. Wilson tries to bunt. He lays it down. Third base line. Carpenter is letting it roll. It stayed fair. Wilson with a base hit. Molina visiting Lynn. Now batting, number 5. George Brett. Brett flied out to center in the first. Walked in the third. And walked last time up. Man on first. Lynn with the first pitch. Fastball. Missed high. Ball 1. Lynn keeps the runner at first close. Lynn with the 1-0. Curve. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Lynn checks the runner at first. Lynn with the 1-1. Brett swings. It's bounced up the middle. Desk also to his right. Backhand play. He throws to first. Out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 7 complete. St. Louis 11-15 6, Gone City 85-89 2. Now batting, number 3. Beltran will lead off the inning. Peralta is in the on-deck circle. The first offering to Beltran. Low and inside, barely. Ball 1. Aquino with the 1-0. Beltran cuts. He hits a line drive. To right center. Base hit. Wilson retrieves it and fires it back in. Peralta comes up against Aquino. Man on first. Aquino checks the runner at first. Aquino with the first pitch. Nice grab by Sundberg. Ball 1. Luis is ready. Aquino with the 1-0. Peralta swings. And misses. Strike 1. Aquino with the 1-1. Swung at a bad pitch. Strike 2. 1-2 count. Curve. Just inside. Ball 2. Aquino with the 2-2. Ball. Ball 3. The righty gets the sign from Sundberg. Full count. Here's the pitch from Aquino. Outside. Luis gives up the walk. Beltran to second. Desk also to face Aquino. Runners on first and second. Aquino with the first pitch. Curveball. High and away. Ball 1. The 1-0 offering from Aquino. Desk also rips a deep fly ball to right center. Wilson backing up. He gets under it. and catches it near the 385 mark. Beltran is heading for third. Wilson's throw. It'll be close. Beltran dives into third. Brett tags him. The dust is clearing. Safe. He looked out from up here. Peralta goes to second. Cosma steps in. Two runners in scoring position. The first pitch to Cosma. Change. Just below the belt. Strike one. Aquino with the 0-1. Cosma rips. And misses. Strike two. 0-2 count. Cosma swings. He grounds a base hit between first and second. Beltran scores. Peralta rounds third. He's heading for home. The throw from Tartabull. Peralta slides for the plate. Sundberg applies the tag. Out. Out. The center fielder, Jay, steps in. Carpenter is on deck if he gets on. Runner on first. The first pitch to Jay. Inside corner. Strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Uncle Charlie. Jay swings. Fly down the right field line. Hooking. Tartabull tracking it down. Souvenir. Foul ball. Aquino with the 0-2. Breaking ball. High and in. Ball one. 1-2 count. The pitch from Aquino. High and outside. Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's lined down the line at third. Foul. Aquino with the 2-2. In at the knees. 3 out. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. After 7.5. St. Louis 11-15-7, Royals 2. Lynn back on the mound for the 8th. Tartabull will lead off the inning. 0 for 3 today. Lynn gets the sign. The first pitch to Tartabull. He swings.
Ball.
Fouled out of play. Lynn with the 0-1. Fastball. Tartabull swings.
Ball.
Fouled away. 0-2 from Lynn. Tartabull swings.
Ball.
Fouled back. 0-2 count. The pitch to Tartabull. Curveball. Tartabull cuts. And misses. 1 out. The golden sombrero for Tartabull. The shortstop, Stillwell, steps in. Jackson is on deck. Lynn stares in. The first pitch to Stillwell. In the middle of the plate. Strike one. 0-1 count. Curveball. Stillwell swings. Hit on the ground. Along the third base line. Foul ball. 0-2 count. Stillwell hits a line drive towards center. Base hit. Jay tosses it back in. Jackson comes up against Lynn. Man on first. The first pitch from Lynn. Low. Ball one. Lynn is ready. 1 ball and no strikes. Lynn deals. Jackson swings. Jackson grounds into the shift at short. Base hit. Still well to second. And holds. White steps in against Lynn. He's hitting 175 with 2 home runs. With runners in scoring position. Runners on first and second. The first offering to White. He cuts.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. 0-1 count. Change. Nice grab by Molina. Ball 1. 1-1 from Lynn. Inside corner. Strike 2. Lynn with the 1-2. Fastball. Ball. Ball 2. The 2-2 from Lynn. Curveball. On the inside part of the plate. White was fooled on that one. Punch out. Jake Westbrook is now pitching for St. Louis 11-15. Making his 3rd appearance of the season. Jake Westbrook now pitching. Appearance number 3 on the season. 0 wins and 0 losses on the year with a 142 earned run average. The first baseman, Balboni, steps in. Men on first and second. Westbrook is ready. Doesn't like that one. Now he's got one he likes. Westbrook with the first pitch. Steve swings. And misses. Strike 1. Westbrook with the 0-1. Strike 2 called. 0-2 from Westbrook. Fastball. Way inside. The pitch got a piece of his arm. Still well to third. Jackson to second. Sundberg steps in against Westbrook. Bases loaded. Westbrook with the first pitch. In at the knees. Strike 1. Westbrook with the 0-1. Fastball. In tight. Ball 1. 1-1 count. The pitch to Sundberg. Strike 2 called. Westbrook gets the sign from Molina. The 1-2 from Westbrook. Dribbler to Carpenter at third. Throws to first. Not in time. Stillwell scores. Jackson goes to third. Balboni goes to second. Base hit for Sundberg. And the throw got away from Craig. Jackson scores. Balboni goes to third. Sundberg is going for second. Craig throws to second. Sundberg slides. Safe. Credit Carpenter with an error. Seitzer steps in against Westbrook. Batting .300 against right-handers. Seitzer grounded to second last time up. Wilson is up next if he gets on. Runners on second and third. The first offering to Seitzer. High and outside. Ball 1. Westbrook with the 1-0. Outside corner. Strike 1. Westbrook takes the sign from Molina. 1-1 from Jake Westbrook. Curveball. Strike 2 called. Westbrook has the sign. The 1-2 offering from Westbrook. Low and outside. Ball 2. 2-2 count. This one's lifted way up. Deep down the left field line. In foul territory. Holiday drifting back. On the track. Several rows back. Foul ball. The count is even, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Change up. Low. Ball 3. Count is full. Here it comes. Kevin hits a liner down the right field line. This ball is well hit. Out of play. 3-2 from Jake Westbrook. Just a bit outside. Ball 4. Wilson steps in against Westbrook. Brett is on deck if he gets on. Bases loaded. The first pitch from Westbrook. Curveball. Here's a fly ball down the right field line. Hooking. In foul territory. Beltran giving chase. Out of play. 0-1 count. The offering from Westbrook. Wilson swings. And misses. Strike 2. Westbrook with the 0-2. It catches the inside edge. Strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. After 8 complete. St. Louis 11-15-7, Gone City 85-89-4. Carpenter will lead off the inning. Molina is on deck. The first pitch to Carpenter. In at the knees. Strike 1. The hit man gets the sign from Sundberg. Aquino with the 0-1. Fastball. Low and away. Ball 1. 1-1 from Luis Aquino. Cutter. Carpenter rips. He got a piece of it. Foul ball. 1-2 count. Curve. Carpenter rips. Popped up. Behind home plate. Sundberg tracking it down. Out of play. Aquino with the 1-2. Curve. Outside. Ball 2. Aquino sets. 2-2 count. Missed high and tight. Ball 3. Aquino takes the sign from Sundberg. 3-2 count. The pitch from Aquino. It's hammered through the middle. Base hit for Carpenter. Wilson fires it back in. Molina faces Aquino. Holiday is on deck. Runner on first. Aquino with the first pitch. Curveball. High and tight. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Fastball. Molina swings. And comes up empty. Strike 1. Aquino checks the runner at first. Aquino with the 1-1. Molina cuts. He lines a base hit back up the middle. Carpenter to second. And holds. Sundberg wants to talk with Aquino. Holiday has a chance to put this one out of reach. Runners on first and second. The first pitch to Holiday. Inside. Ball 1. Aquino with the 1-0. A bit too high. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch from Aquino. Change up. Holiday cuts. And misses. Strike 1. 2-1 count. Aquino pitches to Holiday. Ball 3. Aquino gets the sign from Sundberg. 3-1 from Luis Aquino. Holiday hits a shallow fly ball towards right. Tartabull under it. And makes the catch. Carpenter holds at second. Craig steps in against Aquino. Runners on first and second. Aquino stares in. First offering from Aquino. Breaking ball. Lunged at it and missed. Strike 1. Aquino with the 0-1. Breaking ball. Simple grounder to third. Fielded by Brett. To White for 1. To first. Not in time. Beltran comes up against Aquino. Beltran singled and scored in the 8th. Runners on the corners. Aquino gets the sign from Sundberg. First pitch from Aquino. Off-speed pitch. Missed low. Ball 1. 1-0 count. The delivery from Aquino. Curveball. Just a bit low. Ball 2. Aquino with the 2-0. Curveball. Just inside. Ball 3. Luis is ready. The 3-0 offering from Aquino. Breaking ball. Inside corner. Strike 1. 3-1 count. The pitch to Beltran. Fastball. Beltran swings. It's popped up to first. Way up there. White will take it. Now Balboni calls for it. Under it. And makes the catch. To retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 8.5. St. Louis 11-15-7, Gone City 85-89-4. Trevor Rosenthal is now pitching for St. Louis 11-15. Making his 14th appearance of the season. Trevor Rosenthal now pitching. Appearance 14 on the year. He's 1-0 with a .238 earned run average. Brett will lead off the inning. Rally time George. 2 walks today. Rosenthal with the first pitch. Curve. Brett blasts a line drive down the first base line. Foul ball. Rosenthal with the 0-1. Missed up and in. Ball 1. Rosenthal with the 1-1. Fastball. High and inside. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Fastball. In the dirt and inside. Ball 3. Rosenthal has the sign. The 3-1 offering from Rosenthal. Missed down and in. And Rosenthal issues the free pass. Tartabull digs in against Rosenthal. Man on first. Rosenthal gets the sign. The first offering to Tartabull. Curve. High and inside. Ball 1. Rosenthal with the 1-0. High and tight. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch from Rosenthal. Curve. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2-1 count. Fastball. Tartabull cuts. And misses. Strike 2. The 2-2 from Rosenthal. Fastball. Tartabull swings. Tips it. Molina hung on. Rosenthal rings him up. Danny has fanned 5 times today. Stillwell now at the plate. Stillwell fly to center in the second. Doubled and scored in the fourth. Fly to center in the sixth. And singled and scored in the eighth. Runner on first. Rosenthal with the first pitch. Cutter. Strike one called. Rosenthal checks first. 0 balls, 1 strike. Way off the plate. Ball 1. 1-1 from Trevor Rosenthal. Curve. Outside and low. Ball 2. Rosenthal looks to first. Rosenthal with the 2-1. Curve. Down and inside. Ball 3. 3-1 count. Rosenthal offers. Breaking ball. In there, at the knees. Strike 2. Rosenthal gets the sign. Rosenthal with the payoff pitch. Fastball. Kurt cuts. And misses. Rosenthal gets the strikeout. Jackson faces Rosenthal. Jackson doubled in the second. Fly to left in the fourth. Struck out in the sixth. And singled and scored in the eighth. Man on first. Rosenthal gets the sign from Molina. First pitch from Rosenthal. Curveball. Jackson rips. And misses. Strike 1. Rosenthal sets. The 0-1 offering from Rosenthal. Curveball. Jackson swings. And misses. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Ball 1. 1-2 count. The pitch to Jackson. Ball. Ball 2. Rosenthal with the 2-2. Ball high. Ball 3. Jackson works it full. Rosenthal gets the sign from Molina. Full count. Fastball. Molina had to jump for that one. Ball 4. Brett to second. Molina wants to talk with Rosenthal. White comes up against Rosenthal. Hitting 174 with a home run. With 2 out and runners in scoring position. Balboni is on deck if he reaches safely. First and second occupied. Rosenthal with the first pitch. Strike 1 called. Rosenthal has the sign. 0-1 from Trevor Rosenthal. Strike 2 called. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Cutter. Missed away. Ball 1. Rosenthal with the 1-2. White hits a grounder down the third base line. Carpenter goes to his right. Fields it. He throws to first. Out. No runs, no hits, no errors. That's all from Royals Stadium. St. Louis 11-15-7, Gone City 85-89-4. The final score from Royals Stadium, St. Louis 11-15-7, Gone City 85-89-4. Lance Lynn picks up the win, he is now 1-2, Dennis Leonard picks up the loss, he is now 2-4, Trevor Rosenthal gets the save, number 3, Steve Balboni hit home run number 8 on the season, time of the game, 3 hours, 31 minutes.